It's the Carolina Cook cooking the Carolinas. Linus. Let's go, chef. It's the Carolina Cook cooking the Carolinas. Linus. Rock and roll to the roll the rock. Say I'm cooking in the kitchen and just don't stop. Rock and roll to the roll the rock. Said I'm cooking in the kitchen and just don't stop. Cooking is my specialty. Getting dirty in the kitchen like ODB. Turning these groceries into delicacies. The Carolina Cook got the recipe. The Carolina Cook got the recipe. The Carolina Cook got the recipes. Let's go, chef. What's up, everybody? Chef Anthony Albritton here. The Carolina Cook.
What I be doing?
I be cooking. That's what I be doing.
Tasting.
Rock and roll to the roll the rock. Said I'm cooking in the kitchen, just don't stop.
And eating the Carolinas. I am the chefadette of the United States. And when I'm not in the Oval Office, I'm in the Oval Kitchen.
And tonight, in the Oval Kitchen, I will be cooking up some shrimp quesadillas.
So come with me and take a trip inside of my mind and see how I did it. Let's go, chef.
All right, first off, I be seeing the little dislikes when I put my little shorts up. And, you know, it's crazy because if people hating on you for cooking, that really means you good at what you do. All right, so let's go ahead and get into what I'm good at doing. All right, before I start on this shrimp, I'm going to go ahead and marinate this shrimp to give it maximum flavor. Now, since I didn't know I was going to be making these quesadillas, I did not prepare by pickling jalapenos in advance. So I have some pickled canned jalapenos here, all right, that I'm going to use. I'm going to chop them up and use to make my quesadilla sauce. They got some carrots and onions in here too, but I'm going to get rid of the carrots. But I will use a little of those onions, all right. And we know that the heat is in the seeds of the peppers, so I'm going to remove those seeds. All right, now once your jalapenos are chopped up, you can chop them as big and as small as you want them to be. I'm going to go ahead and put them into a bowl. Then I'm going to take some pre-made, prefabricated queso sauce and put in the bowl. Then I'm going to season that sauce. I'm not going to do too much with the seasonings, and the seasonings that I add in here, except one other, is already in the ingredients probably, because the basic ingredients such as salt, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, chili powder, and all of that is already in this sauce, probably, or most likely. But I'm going to go ahead and add a little paprika to it and a little chili powder. And I'm going to add sour cream. And I'm not going to add mayo because, of course, that's probably already in there as well. Like, duh, you know. And that's about it. And I'm going to add one little secret touch to it. And that's it. That's your queso sauce. All right, y'all better believe that shrimp was marinating while everything else was going down. All right, so now I've removed the shrimp and put it on the grill. And now I'm going to hit it with some seasoning. You're going to let it cook for about 2 minutes on each side. Flip it, season it, do the same thing on the other side. Okay, and once that shrimp is done, we're going to go ahead and remove it, add it to a cutting board. Okay, man, who we kidding? Let's go ahead and dump that bowl, man, and get this thing done. All right, now you're going to go ahead and chop that shrimp up, into pieces. You can use whole shrimp, but when you're balling on a budget like me, you're going to try to stretch that shrimp as much as possible by chopping that shrimp up. Ain't nobody too rich to be poor. All right, y'all, let's get to the fun part. Well, I was already having fun from the beginning, y'all. I try to make this enjoyable for y'all. That's why I call it 2A food-attainment. Gotta make it fun, gotta make it unique, gotta make it different, So let's go ahead and get this grill oiled up and we're going to get ready to grill up our quesadillas. All right, gonna lay those quesadillas down on there, spread that queso sauce on there. Then I'm gonna drop some cheese on one side of it. You know, every mouse's fantasy. This is what mice go to sleep dreaming about. All right, we got what the mice dream about. Now we got what the seafood lovers dream about. We're gonna add some shrimp to the other side of this quesadilla. So we got something for the mice and we got something for the seafood lovers. Even though the only way that a mouse might end up eating this is if you leave it on the counter overnight and you got mice in your house. Ain't nobody too rich for that either, because a mouse don't discriminate. They don't care if they going in a poor man's house or a rich man's house. All right. But anyway, y'all, just look at how that looks. All right. We're going to let that go until the cheese partially melts. And once the cheese partially melts, we're going to go ahead and flip it. Well, not flip it, but fold it. And what you're doing is just going ahead, letting that cheese melt all the way now. And letting it get nice and grilled up on one side. Then, of course, you want to flip it back to the other side. Let that other side get nice and grilled up as well. Now, what you want to do is just cut them into triangular shapes, like so. And there you have it, y'all. Southern playalistic cooking. Once you get on it, you can't get off it. All right, we got the salsa. Got the queso sauce, and we got some sour cream here. And off camera, I cut up some green onions for garnish. Gonna sprinkle some of that on top and drop some of it in the sour cream as well. All right. That queso sauce is the extra queso sauce that was left over. All right. You know, just take the reserve sauce, use it as a dip. All right, y'all. I once heard somebody say that the camera eats first. All right. So the camera got his. Now I'm going to get mine. All right. I'm going to use each sauce. Most people's, when I served it up to people, their favorite sauce was the salsa. All right. But I like all three, man. The sour cream, the queso dip, and the salsa. All right. So I was just running around, just dipping my quesadillas in all the sauce, just dipping it in all the sauces. Dip it in one, dip it in the other, then in the other. My quesadilla was just out here thotting.
Gotta go, so let me get it to go, Trey.
So we got that queso sauce that I made. Then you got queso cheese. Then you got salsa. Then you got the sour cream with the green onions. And of course you got the quesadillas. Let's go, chef. Liketh, shareth thou the love, and subscribeth unto my channel, and smiteth that notification button. Thank you. Let's go, chef.